one of the things that I said to them is don't stop doing the things that we've been doing, because I think it's really important for the people to see that you consider yourself a part of the community, not just providing a service to the community. And there's no doubt about it, the people in this community can see that our firefighters consider themselves part of the community.
And what got you into this field to work in?
Well, that's yeah, that's kind of a long story, but I'll try and shorten it up for you. I moved to Pembroke when I was only 21 years old. I started in the logging industry, working for my father-in-law. I had gotten married and moved here, and working for my father-in-law for 6 years, and then I was a self-contractor for 2 years. And during that time, I became a volunteer firefighter with the city. Really enjoyed my time as a volunteer and decided that I would maybe try to make it a career. So that's what really got me into it, was that the volunteering and the seeing the aspect of what it was like to be a firefighter and to be a firefighter in Pembroke really showed me that it was something that I wanted to do. My career progressed through from volunteer to full-time within a couple of years. I became an officer a few years after that. And then when the opportunity came up to be the chief, I saw our department going in a really good direction. And I thought that I'd much rather not see the department make a change just because we bring somebody from the outside that sees a different vision for our department than what we were seeing. And I hoped to carry on the vision that we had. So that's kind of how I got started and kind of how I progressed through the Pembroke Fire Department.
And I mean, that goes back to community involvement as well, with you know, not necessarily wanting someone from outside the community to come in and, you know, change things, because if you've been working here, you kind of know what you feel is best for the community.
Yeah, I never really thought of it that way, but you do make a good point that that's probably a big part of why I wanted it to work that way.
So there's a new fire hall coming to Pembroke. I guess tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, that's pretty exciting times for us. It's 7 weeks into construction, so it's out in the industrial park, close to Pem-Ice too. It's a great place with it's going to have over 4 acres of property. I think the old fire hall we're at now is less than an acre. So there's a lot of property, and that is what we need. We need the space. But the other important thing is the actual response time from where we're at. We did a study which allowed us to see which places in the city would give good response, and that location is really good for response to all parts of the city. So that's a pretty nice thing, and it's very important to us and to the firefighters. The old fire hall, it served the firefighters for a long time, but it doesn't anymore. I've always been a proponent of the saying that the firefighters serve the city and the citizens and its visitors, and the fire hall serves the firefighters. Our old fire hall wasn't serving our firefighters anymore, and it's due time that we put them in a building that provides the service to them as good as the service they're providing to the citizens.